Hello, good afternoon. Today we're going to be looking at enlargements, which is the last transformation that you should be familiar with. And let's get started without further ado. I'm going to go through a few examples that you are more than welcome to copy in your books and work along as I do, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so here we are. We have to enlarge this shape by a scale factor of 2 using the dot as the center of enlargement. In your questions in the exam, it will be coordinate grids, and they will give you a coordinate such as the point 21 to use as the center of enlargement, but it's all going to be the same. All you need to be able to do for carrying out enlargements is to be able to count squares. So I'm going to trust that you'll be fine with it. Scale factor 2 means that we are going to make every side in the shape twice as big. And the center of enlargement we use to count from and to make sure that we fix the final position of our shape. So, if I get started, center of enlargement is at the bottom right. If you look at this corner here that I've just highlighted, that corner of the shape is 2 squares to the right, so 2 to the right and 1 up from the center of enlargement. Because my scale factor is 2, I am going to double that distance, so that becomes 4 to the right and 2 up from the center of enlargement. Always count from the center of enlargement. So from the center of enlargement, 4 to the right and 2 up is going to be here. And I could finish here, or I could just do one more corner for the sake of it. So if you look here, that corner is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right from the center of enlargement and 1 up. Because the scale factor is 2, I'm going to double it. So 10 to the right and 2 up from the center of enlargement. So from the red dot here, I'm going to count 10 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2 up, which is going to be here. And then all I have to do is get my pen, join, or my ruler in your case, join those 2 corners. We know every side is going to be twice as long because the center of enlargement is, the scale factor is 2, so because that's 2, 2 times 2 is 4, so 4, and with my ruler I join the sides, and there you go. There you go. I have enlarge that shape by a scale factor of 2 from the given center of enlargement. Here in this case, what we have is an enlargement from a given center of enlargement with a fractional scale factor. If the scale factor is bigger than 1, as is the case here, the shape is going to end up being smaller, not necessarily larger, than the original shape. But the method works in exactly the same way. So we pick a corner of the shape, which is this one here, and we notice that that corner is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is 6 to the left and 2 down from the center of enlargement, always from the center of enlargement. Because the scale factor is a half, I'm just going to half that distance. So it will become 3 to the left and 1 down from the center of enlargement. So from the center of enlargement, 3 to the left and 1 down is here. I could do the same with another corner. So if I pick that one there, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left, 2 down. Scale factor is a half, so I'm going to half the distance, 5 to the left, 1 down from the center of enlargement. So if I count from the center of enlargement, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left and 1 down, it ends up there. So now all I have to do is get my ruler. Everything is going to be half the size. So join those 2. The side on the left is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. So it's only going to be 3 tall. And with my ruler, join the dots, and I'm done. And that's it. So I've enlarged the shape by a scale factor of a half. Okay, and now here's the tricky bit. My scale factor is now negative. When everything is negative, everything goes a little bit topsy-turvy. So up becomes down becomes up, left is right, right is left. Clear? Let's do this example. Work along in your books with it and you'll see what I mean. They tell me that the center of enlargement is 0, 2. So first I need to figure out where the center of enlargement is, and 0, 2 is there. So that is my center of enlargement. Now, I'm going to take a corner of the shape, such as that one, and we count from the center of enlargement. That corner is 1 left and 1 down from the center of enlargement. Because the scale factor is 2, let's forget about the minus for now. Instead of 1 left, it's going to be 2, and instead of 1 down, it's going to be 2. But because the scale factor is negative, I switch directions. Instead of going left, I'm going to go right, and instead of going down, I'm going to go up. So this corner here is going to be 2 to the right and 2 up from the center of enlargement. So there. Now I'm going to pick another corner. I'm going to choose that one there. And that one is 2 left, 1 down from the center of enlargement. So I'm going to double the distances because the scale factor is got 2. So that's going to be a 4 and a 2. And because it's negative, I reverse the directions. Instead of left, I'm going to go right. And instead of down, I'm going to go up. And always count from the center of enlargement. So from the center of enlargement, which is the red dot there, 4 to the right and 2 up is here. I could do one more corner just to be on the safe side. That corner there is 1 left and 1 up. Double the distances because the scale factor is a 2, but because it's negative, change directions. Left is right, up is down. So the green corner that I marked with a cross is going to be 2 to the right and 2 down from the center of enlargement. So from the red dot, 2 to the right and 2 down is here. And we can see now that the shape is going to end up in this position here. So a negative scale factor does two things. It will enlarge the shape or make it smaller, depending on whether the number is more or less than 1. And the negative, what it achieves, it rotates 180 degrees. That's not very easy to see here because the shape is a rectangle, and if we rotate 180 degrees, it doesn't look like that is what has happened. But if we had a triangle, it would have been more obvious. So maybe I should have chosen a better example. But hopefully, all of that makes sense. Hopefully, the explanation was clear enough. Hopefully, you've taken notes. You've done this exactly like I've done it in your books, and you're ready to work. So all the best, and I'll see you later. Bye.